What's going on, everyone? Welcome back to our Seattle Kraken franchise mode, and we are coming off a oh so close historic season, finishing with 61 wins this year. I know 2 wins away from breaking the record, 1 win away from tying it, but Tim Stutzle, first player in our franchise history to ever reach 100 points. He was selected here with our first ever draft pick. And this guy is not disappointed at all. At all, at all. Fifth overall pick back in 2020. Yep. Tim Stutzel, like I keep saying over and over again, we're going to retire his jersey. Without a doubt. But anyways, boys, we are here in the 2031 playoffs up against the Calgary Flames. And, oh, I meant to go to view lines, not edit lines. My bad, 1 second. And we all know who's over there in Calgary. All right, we all know who's over there. It's Tim Stutzle's brother. All right, Luis Stutzle. And yes, we do know that he doesn't actually have a brother. You know, this is just same last name. We're counting it. All right, fuck it. We're counting it. All right, Luis Stutzle, 22 years of age. Overall wise, he is rated higher than his brother. He just wouldn't fit on our team. That's the reason why we didn't draft him and the reason why we didn't try to trade for him. But their first line's pretty nice. They still got Matthew Tkachuk over there. Ricky McKayas centering them, and Luis Stutzle on the first line. Second line, Steve Salone with Sean Tashingle. And then Andre Burakovsky on the left side. Not bad. Not bad. I think I don't want to say that their second line. I would say that's a strong second line for how our overalls have been shifting around. So strong second line. They probably got us beat overall wise there. First line, again, I would say they would have us beat overall. But I don't know how the chemistry would work for them. Third line, they got Andy Shattenkirk with Ruslan Semyanov and Chuck Gorson on the right wing. Fourth line of Adam Blacker, Russell Shields, and Rene Burrows. I'm kind of curious, what has Stutzle done? He's considered the best player offensively on their team. He had his first point per game season following in his fourth year in the league. All right, so I think Stutzle has beat him in this. I think he had a point per game season better, and I don't think Stutzle has ever had a minus regular season. So far, Luis Stutzle is good. He's just not quite as good as his brother, possibly. On defense, they got Rasmus Sadin and a injured Samuel Girard. Might re-injured himself in our game here, as well as a recovering Devin Tays. So they are playing through injuries against us, Devin Tays and Samuel Girard, trying to bolster that defense. I understand wanting to play through injuries in the playoffs. Devin Tays is with Brandon Carlo. Fourth line of Samuel Sejorland with Vince Dunn. All right, so defensively, we already know we have them beat. Goaltending-wise, they got Bryce Olshevic with Taylor Von Arx. All right, so that's a kind of a cool last name. Too bad he's not going to really be anything. But Bryce Olshevic, I kind of looked at him earlier. He's kind of been hopping around the league. He started off with Nashville, bouncing up and down, winds up going over to the Nashville Predators for a season, over to St. Louis, back to Nashville, back to St. Louis. And then Florida picks him up for 2 seasons. Doesn't really do too good there. But finally, this is like his second really good season. 2 years ago in Florida, this year now with Calgary. So he's 28, so he's starting to hit his prime. So I would anticipate this guy's going to start becoming a regular playoff goalie, possibly. Our lines are the exact same as they were in the regular season. If you guys want to see those lines, you got to check out the previous episode. But anyways, let's get on up into game number 1 against the Calgary Flames here at home. Now, the Tampa Bay Lightning, they got swept by Columbus in that historic season. I don't want that. Skylar Cruz going to start it off, all right? But then Tisha Girl scores for them. Power play goal by Matthew Tkachuk on Braylon Vosner. We are down by 1. Power play again for Calgary. We kill it off. Come on, Seattle, get it in, put it in the nets, and we are not going to be able to. So after one, score is 2-1. Shots 11-10 in favor of Calgary. Oh, looks like our second line. Yeah. Second line so far is the only ones to do anything. All right, so getting into the second period, we got to tie it up, possibly take a lead here. All right, we do know the rules. If we are within one, we are going to watch the entire third period. Come on, boys, score here. Yes, Jake DeBrusk scoring on Olejevik. No, Semyonov scores on Vosner, giving Calgary another one-goal lead. And Devin Tays, the recovering Tays, fucking giving them a 2-goal lead. Come on, boys. Third period, we're not within one, so I can't jump in and watch. Come on, boys. Let's go, Seattle. Final 10 minutes. Power play gets killed off. We are getting the shot advantage. Might be too late. Power play again for Seattle. Killed off again. And we are going to be walking out of game number one with an L. Talks are now going around, man. Are we going to choke it away just like Tampa did all those years ago? Jake DeBrusk, first star of the game, 1 goal, 1 assist, 2 hits. Olejevik, second star with 2 goals against, 32 saves and a .941 save percentage. And Skylar Cruz with 1 goal and 3 hits as the third star. All right. Who are the plus minuses? Who are the minus players? Bean, Zeller, Reeves, Kyrou, Foot. All right, so it was our depth that was allowing the goals. All right, so it was our depth. Hughes, Blay. All right. So it was our bottom 6. So let's see if we can switch anything up. I do like. I think one move we did make. We want to move up Galchenyuk. Gives them 2+1s. Gives 1+1. Bring up Kerfoot on that second line. We could do that. Move DeBrusk over here. Like that. But Galchenyuk was a minus. He was a -1. You were a -2. With Jake DeBrusk, that second line was doing good. So we don't want to take apart the second line. It could just be one game, though. The best I could say is send down Jordan Kyrou again, bring up Peltier with Galchenyuk. Kerfoot. No, what if we move you guys all down to the 4th? That could work. Kyrou, Zeller, Novoletsev will put Kerfoot, Galchenyuk, and Peltier all down on that 4th line. Let's see if this kind of line combination will help us out in game number 2. Bottom 6 wasn't working out, so we're switching up the lines, hopefully getting a little better chemistry. It's not going to be better chemistry-wise, but hopefully get a little better play out of them. So game number 2, we're down 1-0 in the series. All right, so come on. Matthew Tkachuk scores on Braylon Vosner early, 1 minute into the game. Seattle power play. Come on, score on the power play. And this long-ass power play is killed off by the Calgary Flames. Motherfuckers. Seattle, there it is. Power play goal finally. Tim Stutzle ties it up with 2 minutes, 19 seconds left in the first. Shots are 10-8, so they were catching up to us in shots following that super long power play that I have no idea how we didn't score more off of. But second period, Ryan Merkley scores, giving us the first lead of this game. Power play Calgary, and Sloan is going to score a power play goal. Jeffrey Zeller scores. Power play again to Seattle, and Blacker is going to score for Calgary right after that. But then Skylar Cruz, 5 seconds later, scores for Seattle. Back in 4th goal, Sam Girard now scores for Calgary, tying it back up. Holy shit. A wild second period. Very... Goaltending, man, not really there. Not really there. I don't know what's going on with Vosner. Maybe we got to switch up our defensive pairings as well. Maybe switching up the defense will help. Let's keep on going, though. We are going to jump on into this one and see how this plays out here in game number 2. All right, guys, here we are. Game number 2. We are down. Remember, we are down 1-0 in this series. We got to win this game, tie it up to give our fans a little hope to think it's not going to be another Tampa Bay series. Stutzle on the breakaway. Stutzle shoots. Oh, he couldn't get it. I think he was caught from behind and left that puck. He just left it sitting there. His teammate almost got a rebound, but not quite there. Stutzle, man, is going to be a big game changer. All right, with a triple-digit season, this man better increase in overall and potential, hopefully. Get back to his elite potential. A poke shot. Oh, 1T's wide. Macias, 1T. Stutzle almost getting it for Calgary. Jake Virtanen coming in, poked off, and offsides thanks to that poke. You guys were just gotta get into the zone. Stop stutter stepping. Luis Stutzle with that 1T. Thankfully, we got the best goalie in the league with Vosner. Let's get it going. Tim Stutzle lining up. He wins it back. Merkley back to Dahlin, over to Hewitt. Hewitt gets taken away by Stutzle. Over to Tkachuk. Tkachuk wide to Macias. Chig poked off the puck. Poked over to Blais now. Intercepted. Stutzle over to Hewitt. Hewitt brings it back into his own. Over to Dahlin. Dahlin passing over to Blais, who gets hit off the puck. Now here comes Calgary. Macias looking for someone to pass to. Over to Salone. Over to Burakovsky. Burakovsky to Sedin. Sedin poked off that puck. Cruz now with it. He gets hit. And here comes a 2-on-1. Jake DeBrusk up top and taken away. Back to DeBrusk. Up top to Merkley. Shot blocked. Salone back in. Poked off. Picking up that poke. Cruz battling with it. Blais trying to get around Gerard. No good. Salone still with it with Calgary. Bring him back into our zone. Pass out front. No good. Jeffrey Zeller over to Merkley. Merkley taking it wide over to Kyrou. Kyrou, slap shot going for the rebound. That's poked in the corner. Sedin passing over to Gorzian. Gorzian, whatever. Jeffrey Zeller intercepted by Gorzian. He gets hit. Novoletsev with it. Over to Kyrou. Kyrou wide to Reeves. Reeves over to Zeller. Zeller wide now to Novoletsev. Novoletsev trying to get around the defender. I don't know what's happening. There's no forecheck to try to help Novoletsev get that puck. Semyanov with it, take it wide, cuts to the middle, shot high and wide. Shattenkirk over to Gorzian, out front. Glove down and covered by Vosner there. Senor Mustache, the sexiest mustache in the league. Braylon Vosner. Bring back the stash, I bet. I guarantee you that we got fans copying his stash, or at least trying to. All right, Galchenyuk, Kerfoot, and Peltier. We're going to win the face-off. Peltier over to Kerfoot. Kerfoot poked off that puck. Hughes going to skate it over to Kerfoot. Hit off. And Carlos taking it up 3-on-2. He's going to dump it into our zone. 1-4 checker. Hughes runs into the boards. And Galchenyuk's going to help him out, taking it over to Kerfoot. Kerfoot curls over to Peltier. Trying to cut around Carlo. No, didn't work. Blacker now coming in. And he passes it, and it's a miscommunication. Goes all the way back into Calgary zone. Oljevic leaves it for Taze. Taze wide to Burrows. He gets hurt. Kerfoot over to Huselis. He skates in, tries to pass it wide, and Shields intercepts it. 8.5 minutes remaining. Dumps it into Seattle's zone. Huselis up top to Virtanen. 1-on-1. Stops, waits for support, tries to cut the middle. He's in front, shot. And that's a save. Goes behind the net. Sorgelin passing over to Tkachuk on a breakaway. Backhand. No. Vosner shuts it down. Stutzle out front. Wide to Macias. 1T save again by Vosner. Vosner's keeping us in it, boys. He's keeping us in it. There's been opportunities. That breakaway right there could have been it for us. The back check mixed with Vosner definitely helped out. We got our first line out there. Stutzle wins it into the corner. Virtanen wide to Hewitt. Hewitt skates it in, taking it down the right board. Out front, 1T again, the rebound still out front, get it! We couldn't bury it, as now Calgary breaks it out of their zone and into Seattle's. The chuck out front, taken away by Reeves. Reeves over to Stutzle, Stutzle to Virtanen. Virtanen pressured, Salone over to Dunn. Dunn over to Chichagrill, he gets poked off. Sorgelin hit off, Salone, Sorgelin again with it, out front, Salone, shot saved into the corner. Jake Bean pinned along the boards now, picks up his own kind of pass there. Cruz, not sure what to do with it, finally pass it over to Reeves, now over to Hewitt. Hewitt dances around one, Blay gets hit off the puck. Bjorkstrand, not Bjorkstrand, Burakovsky with it. Over to Sorgelin, Sorgelund. Skates it into the corner, hit off the puck. Bean, 2 minutes remaining. We got to get some kind of offensive pressure to get these shots off. Bean trying to take it himself. Over to Cruz. Cruz over to DeBrusk. DeBrusk poked off and over to Burakovsky. Jake Bean now dumps it into the zone, and that goes over the glass. I think that's going to be a face-off outside the zone. Boys, come on. Right there, rebound. Nobody able to get it by this guy. Olshevic having himself a playoff, trying to bounce back in his career while in his prime, I guess. We win it back. Merkley wide to Kyrou, picked off by Shattenkirk. Semyanov now dumps it into Seattle zone, one-on-one. Neither player gets it. Finally, Calgary walks away with it. Novoletsev takes it back around his net, up to Zeller. Now over to Kyrou, who gets poked, chasing down that puck. Still with it, battles. Kept onside by the defenseman. Oh, there's a battle for it. Girard going to walk away. Samuel Girard for Calgary, over to Gortzian. Kyrou is tripped. 35 seconds left in regulation, and then we'll have a minute and a half in the overtime period. Let's go. Power play. We got to win it here. We got to win this game right here, boys. Let's fucking go. Let's go. All right. Galchenyuk taking the face-off. He wins it. Hughes wide to DeBrusk, over to Reeves. Reeves shot gloved out of the air by Olshevic. So we finally got a shot off. Declan Reeves also trying to get back his elite potential, or develop that elite potential. He's almost done with growing, but seeing how volatile these fucking overalls are, Jesus. Galchenyuk wins it over to Hughes. Hughes walks in, shot is blocked. Blacker pinned along the boards. We need some support on him, boys. Fischer now, DeBrusk to Reeves, over to Galchenyuk, down to Kyrou. Tries to backhand it, there was an opening, but Olshevic ultimately makes the save. All right, so 16 seconds still left. We get now our first line out there. Both people on their 1T side. Stutzle win it. Stutzle wins it. Bean up top to Merkley, over to Blay. Blay trying to cut out front instead of passing it, and here comes Calgary. Dunn tries to make a move, 6 seconds left. Bean, quick over to Merkley. 4, 3, 2. Slap shot by Stutzle, and blockered out of the air. There was a rebound there. If there was more time, I think something could have happened. But now both sides going to get a rest as we are going into overtime in game number 2. These fans, they're happy, but you can see on some of their faces that they're a little worried going into overtime. They're not sure. They really don't want this Tampa storyline following them here in Calgary. All right, shots are 27-25. Time on attack's pretty much even. We're winning face-offs. They have a lot of 14 penalty minutes. We are 1 for 6 on the power play. I think we're with 100%. We are 100% going to have to switch up the power play unit. All right. We playoff hockey. We're playing to win, not playing anymore for happiness. Stutzle wins the faceoff on Merkley. Pass over to Blay. Blay's poked off. Stutzle still with it. Goes into the corner. Up top to Blay. Misses the 1T. And Stutzle for Calgary is going to throw it out. Luis Stutzle. Here comes Seattle over to Hewitt. Hewitt wide to Stutzle out front. 1T, but Sedin intercepts it. 1 minute now remaining on the power play. Come on. Merkley. Quick up to Hewitt. Hewitt's going to get poked off. Blay with it. Blay trying to go wide. Up top to Bean. Bean slap shot gloved out of the air by Olshevic. 46 seconds remaining on the power play. We still got our first unit out. Both sides still on the 1T. Sammy Blaze just got to back up. We win it. Passing over to Stutzle. 1T, Olshevic again saves. Now we're setting up Hewitt. Yes, this was all part of the plan. Just get the face-off on the other side. We're going to win it back. No, they fucking switched the lines. Oh, the coach, what are you doing? Whatever, just believe in him. We win it. Up top, Reeves, DeBrusque, Kyrou. Kyrou gets hit off. Solschlin now pinned along the boards. Getting support. Tishragl, whatever. Throws it out. Hughes grabs it out of the air. Galchenyuk skates up. Over to Kyrou. Kyrou shot. Trying to go for a rebound, but Olshevic loves it. 23 seconds remaining. Come on, boys. Let's do this. Let's win it right here. Winning it back. Reeves over to Kyrou. Kyrou over to Hughes. Slap shot. Trying to go for the tip, but instead we block it. We do block that puck getting out, though. DeBrusque shot he's hit on the shot. Dumps it, and that might do it for the power play. They're going to have about 5 seconds left. Hughes got to pass it up. He gets poked, and that's going to do it for the power play. Now we're back to 5-on-5. Oh, wait. DeBrusque had a chance for a breakaway, but instead he starts stick handling. Reeves over to DeBrusque. DeBrusque over to Kyrou. Kyrou over to Galchenyuk. Galchenyuk out front. And that misses the pass. Calgary picking up. Dunn over to Sorslin. Over to Tkachuk. Tkachuk curls back into his own zone. Trying to get some space or separation from the trailer. Passing over to Dunn. Dunn over to Stutzle. Stutzle dits around one. Shot! Oh, he saw the opening, but Fosner saves it. Tries to go for the one cross crease. No good. Quinn Hughes over to Kyrou. Kyrou picked up by DeBrusque. DeBrusque dumps it into Calgary's zone. Brandon Carlo wide to Tkachuk. Tkachuk gets leveled. Reeves down low to Galchenyuk out front. Kyrou! Oh, Olshevic loves it out. That was a nice play. That was a nice teamwork, nice passing happening right there. Stutzle, both Stutzles having opportunities to now end it here in overtime, just not working. Just didn't work. Let's go. We lose the face-off. Shattenkirk still with it. Passing wide now to the left winger. He brings it over the right side. He has room, space, looking for some opening to pass it. And Reeves is going to win it. That battle down low. Virtanen still with the puck. 2-on-1. Tries to saucer it over. No good. Taze bats that one out of the air. And he's dancing around himself. A lot of room in front of him. He's going for a skate. Middle. Room shot. Wide. Semyonov up to Shattenkirk. Shattenkirk over to Girard. Down low. Semyonov. Hit. Dahlin with it. Over to Stutzle. Stutzle over to DeBrusque. DeBrusque gets around a defender. Back up. Merkley out over to Stutzle. Stutzle down low. Backhand onto Olshevic. That was a weak one. And that's another face-off happening. Virtanen, Stutzle, Hewitt. Let's get it going. Our one fantastic line. Let's go. Come on. Sorslin takes a shot on Vosner. Gloved out of the air. 11 minutes and 1 second left in overtime. Who is going to be the hero? How many overtime periods could this possibly take? Tishragl wins it. Girard over to Sloan. Back to Girard. Girard out front. Shot. Taken away by Darlene. He passes it up to Virtanen, who gets hit off the puck. Hewitt intercepts the pass, though. Virtanen comes up, curls back, and he gets pinned. He picks up the puck off the pin, and that's poked out of the zone. Darlene over to Hewitt. Hewitt now pressured, hit off that puck. We just can't get any offensive zone presence here. Sedin over to Tischergirl. Over to Sedin. Burakovsky to Merkley. Merkley over to Virtanen, now over to Novoletsev. Curls, waiting for support, over to Sutter. No, not Sutter. Who was that? Who was that? Virtanen. Oh, it was Zeller. Novoletsev shot. And he's just going to cover it. Oh, it was Zeller. I was close. Sutter, Zeller. All right, that explains why I messed up their names. Oh, man. We just aren't getting the offensive zone presence that we need. We're up against their fourth line. We got to score against their fourth line. Our third line versus their fourth line. Let's do it. All right, Carlo over to Burrows. Burrows to Tays. Tays over to Shields. Shield passes to Blacker over to Tays. Offsides. Now Tays dumps it into the zone. Hughes with it. Bounces off one check, but then gets pinned. Blacker walks away with the puck. 1T blocked. Jeffrey Zeller picking up that puck. Curls back into his zone. Wide to Kyrou. Kyrou over to Huselis. Picked off by Macias. 1T save. Jeffrey Zeller picks up that puck again. Curls back into his zone. Pinned along the boards. We just love curling, don't we? Zeller over to Kyrou, who curls back into our zone. Hughes over to Kyrou. Now over to DeBrusque. DeBrusque trying to take it up the middle. Poked off by Tays. Huselis dumps it on into the zone again, into Calgary zone. Carlo over to Tkachuk. Tkachuk over to Macias. He gets hit off that puck. Pass over to Vosner, who passes to Bean. Bean over to DeBrusque. DeBrusque tries to make a move, poked off the puck. Blake curls back into our zone. Over to Bean, who gets hit. And he passes over to Cruz. Cruz has room. Possible breakaway. Tries to make a move when he didn't have to and loses that puck to Calgary Flames. Dunn over to Tkachuk. Tkachuk poked off, picks up himself. Hit and picked up himself. Hit, still with it. 2-on-1 over to Dunn. Dunn over to Semyonov. Poke shot is blocked. Here comes Blay, who skates right at the defenseman. Poked. Ruining all momentum. Cuts to the middle. Poke still with his Blay out front. Rebound. Sorgelin picks it up. Now he's pinned into his own corner. Poke behind the net. Dunn over to Shattenkirk. Shattenkirk over to Sorgelin. The brush shot. And held by Olszovic. A minute and a half remaining in this overtime period. Oh, I don't know what's happening with our team. It doesn't feel like our heart's in it at all. It doesn't feel like our heart is in it. We got our fourth line against their third line. We're a little bit more energized. Come on. We lose the face-off. Worksian. Galchenyuk picking up that puck. It's hit off. Sorgelin now with it. Passing over to Shattenkirk. Come on. Semyonov poked off the puck. Semyonov still with it. Merkley with it. He's taking that puck away. Minute 15. Tries to pass it, no good. Merkley over to Kerfoot. Kerfoot over to Peltier. Peltier curls, creating space. Over to Merkley. Now over to Darlene. Over to Kerfoot. Shot blocked. Peltier. Taken away by Gerard. Shattenkirk with it over to Salone. Salone comes in. Taken away by Darlene. Here comes Kerfoot. Over to Virtanen. Virtanen skates in. Hit off that puck. Come on. Sedin with it. Keep it in, and we allow them to just skate out of the zones and skate it all the way into our zone. Salone shot taken away by Darlene. Darlene. Wide to, I believe, Virtanen. No, it was Hewitt. It's Hewitt. Hewitt with the puck over to Merkley. Merkley skates in, makes a move. Down low to Virtanen. Virtanen out front. 1T. Oh, just barely gets a tip from that Tim Stutzle 1T. 20 minutes. Burakovsky dances around one defender. Skates up front. Gerard. Shot. Go. That is deflected wide off the blocker. Hewitt from Stutzle. Hewitt's just going to dump it on into Calgary's zone. 6 seconds remaining. Sedin pressured. Gerard, and that's going to do it. We're going into a second. Oh, holy fuck. Oh my God, I heard that. I heard that and I saw it out of the corner of the screen, boys. That big hit. That definitely would have started something following the horn there. So now we're going to say that both teams got into a little bit of a heated push. Possibly a fight broke out. But let's take a look at that hit real quick. All the way down the other side of the ice. All right, got to dance around these guys. All right. So it's from Mike Hewitt. All right, Mike Hewitt trying to get some momentum for us. Sees that Samuel Girard's coming up the middle. Says, "Nuh-uh, I'm done of you guys skating through the middle." Just, oh, that's head contact. Oh my God, that's head contact, Hewitt. I mean, maybe you can say he got a piece of the shoulder, but for the most part, that hit, he jumped into it. He jumped and leaned into it. Dirty hit by Mike Hewitt. Samuel Girard, I mean, a little shaken up, little wince there. All right. Ah, damn, that kind of hurt. Yeah, kind of slow. He knows. Ref goes to check on him a little bit. Hey, you okay? You okay? Yeah, it seems that all's good, but now Samuel Girard and Mike Hewitt, points of interest now. They have interest following that. They got a little beef now as well. Stutzle loses the face-off. Sedin for Calgary. Over to Tkachuk. Over to McKayas. One guy to beat. Shot. Glove down by Braylon Vosner. All right, let's go. We got this. We got this, boys. We got this. Jake Virtanen. Woo! Even Virtanen's throwing the body. That's what that first line's for. Stutzle is not physical, but Hewitt and Virtanen will lay anybody out. All right, they'll lay anybody out. Stutzle wins it to Virtanen following the push. Passing over to Hewitt, who curls back into our zone. Hewitt off the boards over to Stutzle. He gets demolished along the boards by Tkachuk. Tkachuk, known to play the body. Pass it over to Girard, who gets that puck intercepted by Stutzle. Passing over to Virtanen. Cuts to the middle. Virtanen over to Stutzle. Shot, rebound. And Tkachuk picks it up, skating up himself. All the way down. He gets hit. McKayas over to Stutzle. Poked. And shot. Save. Braylon Vosner doing everything he can. Hewitt 3-on-1. Now out front 1T. Stutzle, man, you gotta bury them. They gotta bury them. Oh. Stutzle's getting the 1Ts. This Oljevic, man, just doesn't want to give anything up. Skylar Cruz now with Sammy Blais and Jake DeBrusk. Winging back to Merkley, over to Blais. Shot. There was a moment for a rebound, but Oljevic finds it before anyone else and just covers it. This should be a face-off now on the other side. Yeah, we're setting up Jake DeBrusk. No, we're not setting up Jake DeBrusk. We're setting up Sammy Blais for the 1T. We win it back. Over to 1T. Rebound, and Oljevic gloves the puck out of the air. Passing over to Carlo. Now over to Salone. Merkley picks it up. Curls. Saucering over to Cruz. Stops, pass it over to Merkley. Skating up himself up the middle. Cuts to the middle, poked, down low, Blais scores! Jake DeBrusk from Sammy Blais. Oljevic goes for the poke check on the pass. Puck gets through, Jake DeBrusk, nice just little tip towards the net. Bounces right on over the pad. Merkley, Blais to DeBrusk. He tried to get his paddle over there, just did not happen. Right underneath his arms, in between the pad and the arms, as we are going to celebrate this win, as now our fans know there will be no sweep at least. All right, this will be a battle. Hopefully we can get some momentum now that we got to go over into Calgary for game number 3 of this one. Holy shit. 2 overtime periods. We've watched almost an entire game's worth of hockey. Third star of the game goes to Ryan Merkley. 1 goal, 1 assist, 3 hits. He assisted the game winner. Second star of the game is Sammy Blais. 3 assists and 2 hits in today's game. He also assisted the game winner. First star, Jake DeBrusk. First star, Jake DeBrusk. 1 goal, 1 assist, and 2 hits. But, actually, let's go get stats. We should probably take a look at our team. Any minus players, plus players. So minus players, Mike Hewitt, -2. So it was our first line. Stutzle had a goal. Bean had an assist, but top 6 didn't do too much. Bertanen, Galchenyuk, Reeves, Peltier, Jake Bean, and Hewitt. Maybe we want to throw Hewitt back on that second line. Call up Blais, maybe. That could work. In fact, let's do that. Let's actually go and let's go ahead and change our top 6 now. All right, so following this game, there was a Florida injury, so we're just going to best lines that. But Jake DeBrusk, 4 points. All right, that second line, man. I'm kind of sad to kind of break up this second line because they've been so good. Maybe we send down Hewitt down to the third line. Can't call you up. We could call up Zeller. Or Novoletsev. Zeller would keep the plus-minus. Yeah. Maybe we do that. Swap. No, they're doing fine. It's kind of hard to make moves right now. -2, -2, -2. Yeah, this third line, this fourth line's not doing anything either. Bring back down Nova. Kerfoot's got to stay on that fourth line. Move him to Zeller, center. So Kerfoot with Novoletsev and Peltier. We'll do Kyrou with Zeller and Galchenyuk. That'll be our new bottom 6. I mean, this is technically fine. What happens if we do move Blais up? That do anything? No, it just ruins chemistry, kind of. So Blais stays there. Second line stays. +1, +1. -3, yeah. So we got to switch up Bean. So there we go. We'll move Reeves with Hughes. Yeah, we'll call up Hughes. We'll have Huselis with Bean. All right, and then Declan Reeves with Hughes. All right, let's see if that works. Jake Bean dropped down to an 84 with top 4 potential. That was fucking retarded. Following being the greatest. He is literally the best point guy in the entire league for a defenseman, and he fucking drops. That's incredible how this season has been working. This entire franchise really has been working. But let's simulate up. All right. Game number 3 here in Calgary. Sammy Blais scores on Oljevic. There it is. That second line again, getting another goal. Sammy Blais, man. Sammy Blais. Power play going to Seattle. Not going to score there. That's what we forgot to change. The power play. Right. All right. Well, we can't do anything about it right now. It's my fault. I forgot to change the power play. But let's just keep on going. Second period, we're up 1-0. Shots are 12-10. Come on. Let's do this, boys. Let's fucking end it. Score another one. Power play going to Calgary. That's killed off. Come on. Yes. The fourth line. Finally. And then Quinn Hughes. Oh, all the line changes and the non-line changes coming together. But Rasmus Sandin scores for Calgary, bringing them back within 2, so there will be no shutout. But Quinn Hughes, we trade deadline acquisition. We signed him. We haven't signed him yet. All right, we haven't signed him yet, but we moved him up in our lines. Matthew Peltier, all right, down there on the fourth line, got him a new center and a new winger. He scores. First period, Sammy Blais on that second line doing oh so sweet things. All right, so let's keep on moving. Now in the third period, 23-21 the shots. Salone scores. Game is within 1. All right, guys, here we are. Game number 3, tied series. We're up by 1. 14 minutes remaining in the third. They're going to be looking to tie it up. Macias down low to Chuck to Macias, and they score. Calgary having all the momentum, tying it up. So we literally just started watching this. Ricky Macias, first goal of this playoffs. Vosner didn't have a chance. I don't know what happened there, but like our entire team was just caught sleeping. Just completely caught sleeping right there. Fuck. Damn. That really sucks. Alright. It's fine. It's fine. It is fine. Alright. Let's just keep on going. We can get that goal back. That's nothing. We win the face-off. Vertanen now. Comes in. Cuts to the middle. Pass out front. Louis Stutzle taken away. Pass over to Girard. Samuel Girard. Hit off the puck. Stutzle on his own shot. While he got hit and kind of like kick shot that towards Oljevic. And that's going to get a face-off, an offensive zone face-off. Stutzle. Oh my God, Jake Vertanen, what a big hit. Stutzle trying to get fancy on what could have been the game-winning goal there. We lose the face-off. Sedin pinned along the boards. Macias passing it on over to Luis Stutzle, who dances around one defenseman. Still with it, slap shot, high and wide. Goes around to his defenseman Sedin, who's getting pressured, pinning over the Seattle player. Stutzle over to the Chuck, poked away by Dahlin. He has it. Passing a while over to Vertanen. Over to Stutzle, toe drags, poked the puck away to Chuck. Wide to Carlo, now over to Macias. Macias cutting the defenseman in half, shot, rebound. Dahlin picking up the rebound. Wide to Jake DeBrusk. Skating around, trying to get fancy, poked away. Burakovsky now over to Salone. Salone hit, gets around the defender, hit again. As that's poked out of the zone. I think it's Carlo with it for Calgary. Goes around his own net. Pinned along the boards. Sammy Blais losing it. Salone. Still with it. Trying to skate up himself. Passing over to Burakovsky. Burakovsky hit off that puck. Back to the defenseman who gets leveled. Salone out. Hits off the post. Oh, that was it. Opportunity to win it. Goes off the post. Galchenyuk to Zeller. Zeller's going to have to skate off himself. Tries a toe drag. No good. Jeffrey Zeller still with it. Hit off the puck by Carlo. Pass over to Tays. Our offense is non-existent whenever we watch now. Mateus shot. Gloved high on Vosner. Now I hope it goes back and shows us a close replay of that one going off the post. Yeah, clearly off the post. All right, so there's not going to be any controversy. That clearly went off the post. Let's go. Winning it over to Huselis. Huselis poked off. Kyrou, Semyonov, over to Gortsien, over to Shattenkirk, backhand. Gortsien gets the rebound. Semyonov now. 4 shot saves. 4 shots, 4 saves there. Semyonov, wide to Dunn. Dunn over to Shattenkirk. Shattenkirk hit off the puck. Galchenyuk over to Peltier. Peltier, and there's a delayed penalty. Yes, hooking. We are on the power play, boys. 4 minutes, possibly 5 minutes left. All right, but we're on the power play. We got this. Andy Shattenkirk going to the box for hooking. All right, 5-on-4. We need to end it here. Stutzle loses it. Sorslin wide to Dunn. Dunn throws it out of the zone. Jake Bean up the boards over to Stutzle. Hit off the puck. Blacker dumps it down the length of the ice again. Well, let's see what's going to happen here. Merkley runs into the boards himself. Passing it over to Blaine. Now to Stutzle. Wide to Hewitt. who gets poked. Up top, Blay shot deflected, done. That's off the face of Sammy Blay. So Hewitt up top, Merkley, Bean, back to Merkley, down low, Hewitt, backhander. Oljevic covers it. Minute 21 left on the power play. Got a little fancy there, all right. I thought he was going to score, possibly do a between the legs, going backwards goal. I think that could have worked. They got their first PK unit out against our second power play unit. We lose the face-off. Carlo dumping it down the length of the ice again. Chasing it, Hughes. Up to Kyrou. Kyrou still with it. Skates offsides. Yeah, Kyrou offside. Yeah, ooh, yeah. Ooh. How the fuck does that even fucking happen, dude? Our zone entry is shit. Over to Reeves. Reeves over to DeBrusque. DeBrusque skating it in. Over to Carlo. Carlo now wide to Sedin. Sedin over to Burrows. Burrows skating in. Up top to Stutzle. Stutzle low shot covered by Braylon Vosner. 50 seconds now on the power play, and I feel like Calgary has had an easier time on this power play than ever. Jesus, they have an easy goal to start off our live action watching. And now we can't even get anything going on the power play. Look, they were setting up on the our power play. Over to Galchenyuk. Galchenyuk gets it wide and barely is tipped. Doesn't even look like he got hit, but he did. And he loses the puck, and they dumped it down the length of the ice. Galchenyuk to Kyrou, who's going to take it wide, possibly get hit or poked off the puck. Kyrou to Brusque. Wow, nothing came from it, like most of our zone entries. We can't chase it. Awesome, big hit there. That results in just someone getting hurt. Oh, we take it wide and skate it into their defenseman. Wow, 7 seconds remaining. Still without the puck. DeBrusque finally gets it. Stutzle. Down low to DeBrusque. Shot behind the net. Holy fuck, this is the ugliest fucking game I think we've ever watched. Shot saved by Braylon Vosner playing aggressively. Pass wide to Hewitt. Hewitt curls back into his zone. Pass Stutzle. Stutzle. Sauce poked away, of course. Done. Covered up by Oljevic. 1 minute remaining in the third. Ugh. Come on. What is happening here? All right. Here we go. We're lining up. Lose the face-off. Sedin hit off that puck. Battle along. Sedin manages to pick it back up. Stutzle now. Wide to McKayes. McKayes hit. Picks up the puck. Stutzle in front to Chuck. Scores! I mean, we pretty much were calling it ever since the first goal. The entire power play, they had all the momentum still. All the fucking momentum. We can't get any zone entry. Our zone entry is take it wide, get the puck poked off you so they can get it and come down the other way. Or it's take it in and allow them to hit you, and when you get hit, just throw the puck towards one of their players. That's our zone entry. All right, we have no offense whatsoever happening. Dahlin throws it into Calgary zone, going wide around. Braylon Carlo. We're pulling the goalie. Let's fucking get the puck! You fucking keep poking it away from you! What type of bullshit is that? Gorzian shoots on the empty net. Game over. Yeah, just like we fucking said. Whatever. Get us into the next fucking game. I've had enough. Alright, we're not even gonna bother with it. No, fucking just quit to the end. Quit to the end. Yup, simulate to the fucking end of this game. I'm done. I'm done watching this fucking shit. Alright? Is fucking bullshit. That entire game that we just watched. Just dances around all of our players and score. Alright. That's cool. That's cool. You know what's not fucking cool? You know, watching your team do the same fucking break-in every fucking time. Alright, special teams, power play. Galchenyuk, you're gone. You're off the power play. Kyrie's already in, right? Yep. We're going to throw in Jake Virtanen. Throw him on the right wing. And that will work. Yeah, sure. Jake Bean. Declan Reeves. Instead of Reeves there, throw Rasmus Dahlin. And throw Dahlin up there as well. Rush should be on this side, so no, that's fine. That's fine. Again, here we're gonna have Kyrou. Hewitt, DeBrusque. Yep, that's fine. And Dahlin is in that lineup. Good. Good. PK. Sure, that's fine. Whatever. PK is fine. But we switched up the power play units. Fucking so many power plays, and our team's just not scoring. So hopefully switching up the power plays like that will help. Hopefully it will help. Game number 4. We're down 1 in the series. Power play for Seattle. And we get one. Jake Virtanen. Power play goal. All right, so hopefully I fix the power play. Power play again for Seattle. Sammy Blais power play goal now. Yes. Burrows gets a power play goal for them. We didn't touch the PK. I thought the PK was fine. But they get a power play goal of their own. And Jeffrey Zeller now scores on Oljevic. And then Skylar Cruz scores. We are up 3 goals in the first, all from pretty much the exact same area. Scores 4-1, shots 11-8 in our favor. All right, let's keep going. Jeffrey Zeller gets his second of today. Up by 4 now on Calgary. This one probably was a rebound power play for Seattle. That one's killed off. Keep on going. Keep her going. All right. 5-1 still. Power play Calgary. And we kill that off. Third period. All right, we're up by 4 shots, 21-18. Power play for Calgary. We kill it off again. Come on. Power play goal now on Shattenkirk, but Jake DeBrusque immediately answers right on back on Von Arx. Oh, so they pulled Zanata's in. Why do we both have our backups in this game? Why? What happened to Vosner? What happened to Vosner? All right, so we win this game 6-3. Shots, so we're 35-28. What happened to Vosner? 3 stars of today's game. First star, Shattenkirk, 1 goal, 1 assist, 7 hits. Second star, Burrows, 1 goal, 2 assists. Third star was Jeffrey Zeller. Take a look at our stats. Any minus players? No minus players. All right, so we did good. So this was one of those good games. So our switching up finally, I think, might have helped us. What happened to Zeller? Vosner. Nothing. We just took him out. All right. I guess we just had such a big lead we didn't want to hurt him. Tomas Hertl has returned to the lineup. All right, so we got to send somebody down. Everybody would go through waivers. Lavoie. So we're going to send down Raphael Lavoie. All right, so Lavoie is going to get sent down. And with that send down, we're going to best lines it down there in the 8. Oops. Didn't mean to do that. We're going to best lines it, so that way Raphael Lavoie gets some playing time because he will help. Hertl is not fully healed, so we are not going to put him in the lineup yet. I want him to be fully healed before we put him in the lineup because I don't want to bring him back too early. Yeah, I don't want to bring him back too early. As far as who is he going to replace, I feel like it's got to be Kerfoot. I feel like his replacement, he's definitely got to replace Kerfoot. So Kerfoot, sorry, bud, you're probably going to be getting replaced as soon as he's healed. Here we are, game. All right, series is tied 2-2. Anybody win? All right, Ducks have swept Vancouver in 4. Sorry, not Vegas. The Stars swept Minnesota in 4. All right, Chicago. All right, so there's some opportunities to close here, but those were the only sweeps. All right. Keep on going. Game number 5. Jake DeBrusk bouncing back. He's having such a great playoffs. He's such a good playoff performer. Shattenkirk opens up this goal scoring off of one shot on Vosner. Then Burakovsky scores on Vosner. Now we're down by 2. Burakovsky again scores on Vosner. Down by 3. Power play now for Calgary. What is happening? We are down by 3. Seattle, bounce back, power play. And we're not going to score on the power play? Second period. Power play goal, Ryan Merkley on Von Arx. They got Von Arx in there. They're back up. They have their... Zanata's in. Why is Zanata in? Again. And he's back. 5-1, and we score 1. They score 1. Zeller. What the fuck happened? Why is Vosner keep getting taken out? Why? Tomas Hurdles, fully healed, able to come in. Awesome. Put him in over Kerfoot. All right, so Hurdle over Kerfoot. Bring him back up with Stutzle. They both can play just fine. So, yeah, we'll just leave. Stutzle's not really doing well in face-off department, isn't he? Isn't he doing pretty bad? I mean, when we watch face-offs, he does pretty bad. So, 54% in the playoffs. All right, so he's fine. He's not putting up any fucking points, though. Can Sammy Blake play center? I feel like he can. 65. 65. It's 80. Hewitt could play center. Send down you. Janiak. Like that. Yeah, Novoletsa, Zeller, Kairu, Peltier, Cruz, Galchenyuk. That'll be fine. I feel like, yeah, that would be fine. We'll give Mike Hewitt the center position. All right, Hewitt can play center, so he's going to play it on that second line. We're switching things up a little bit. We need some change. Let's fucking go. Let's go. Tomas Hurdle, the captain, back in the lineup here in Calgary. Does he have what it takes to inspire the boys to win? All right, we are in a do-or-die situation. We have to win both of these games. Gortien scores on Vosner. Motherfucker, come on. Stutzle scores on Vosner. Holy fuck. Guys, what is happening here? Second period, they score 3. Oh my god, they had a fucking Von... Oh my god, they had fucking Von Arch in that the entire time. And their fucking team is going to win it all. Okay. Alright, so coming off that historic season, our team falters, is not able to win a Stanley Cup. We get eliminated from the playoffs. AHL team eliminated from the playoffs. Let's get it on up to like June 1st. All right, let's see who's gonna win the entire thing. I hope Calgary wins it because we lost to them with fucking Von Arx in net. Doesn't look like they made it. Keep going. Chicago, Montreal is the Stanley Cup Finals. Series is tied 2-2. Chicago with Montreal. Chicago takes the lead 3-2. Tie 3-3 now. And the Chicago Blackhawks and Lehigh Valley Phantoms. Well, the Chicago Blackhawks are the Stanley Cup champions once again. Oh, Jesus. We're going to have quite the offseason in front of us. Officially award winners. Stanley Cup champions, Chicago Blackhawks. 3rd year in a row. Third year in a row. We won the President's Trophy. Clarence S. Campbell Bowl, first time in years. Some other team has had it, and it goes to Chicago Blackhawks. Montreal Canadiens win the Prince of Wales. Individual awards, Art Ross, Connor McDavid. Art Memorial, Connor McDavid. James Norris goes to Ryan Merkley. Wow, yeah, Darlene, Bean, Merkley. Damn. Lady Bing goes to Nylander. Calder Memorial goes to Tennell. Conn Smythe goes to Alex DeBrincat. Vezina Trophy goes to Braylon Vosner. William Jennings, Braylon Vosner. Bill Masterson goes to Punnett. Jack Adams goes to Jar. Wow. So, oh, wow. So they had the best coach of the year. Jack Adams goes to him. Congrats. Congrats on beating us, you fuck. Frank J. Selke goes to Ponomarev. Connor McDavid wins the Ted Lindsay, and the Maurice Richard goes to Krivchenko. Let's not get into the not into the draft, but let's get at least see who's going to win the draft lottery. I mean, we don't have any picks really this year. So 15 stays Ottawa, 14 is Edmonton, 13 Winnipeg, 12 Nashville, 11 St. Louis, 10 Colorado, 9 to Arizona, 8 to Vegas, 7 to Carolina, 6 to Detroit. Winnipeg falls from 4 to 5 thanks to Washington. Yo. Rangers go from 1 to 4 thanks to the Rangers. Philadelphia 5 to 3. Florida 3 to 2, and Winnipeg 2 to 1. Winnipeg had three fucking. Winnipeg is about to get some really good prospects. I have a feeling. You know what? We could probably do the draft in this one as well. Sure, we'll take a look at the draft class. We'll make this a little bit of a longer one. Still don't know if that guy's a franchise potential player. I don't think he is. But I'm kind of scared to let him fall into the hands of anybody. So let's keep on going. The retirements. Who is going to retire? I'm kind of hoping that we lose Hurdle in all of them. Retired players. Jacob Voracek retires. All right. Voracek, Mark Scheifele, Vladimir Tarasenko, Philip Forsberg, Tomas Hurdle finally retires. All right. He finally retires. He had a great year here, great career here in Seattle. All right. The man just has to retire due to injury. All right. He didn't do good. He was doing fantastic when he was healthy, but then he got hurt, and you know, he's saying like, hey, my health is more important. I dig that. I fucking dig that. I hope he comes back a coach. 100% gonna hire him. Teuvo Teravainen retires as well. Mike Zibanejad. Alex Galchenyuk retires. Finally as well. Again, if he's going to be a coach, I would gladly take him back. His career, he's definitely a career Seattle Kraken. Montreal won't claim him. All right. Montreal wouldn't claim him. Arizona wouldn't claim him. Pittsburgh wouldn't claim him. Minnesota wouldn't claim him. So we will claim him. He's been here since the beginning. All right. He has literally been a star player on our team since the beginning. All right. Yeah, he took more of a depth role on our team as years went on, but this man has been here. He's won every single cup with us. All right. All 3 of them. I believe it's 3. Morgan Riley, Kyle Palmieri, Nino Niederreiter, Max Domi, John Gabriel Pajot, Athanasiou, Chris Tierney, Alexander Kerfoot also finally retires. All right. So that's 3 pretty big name players that were holding roster spots that we were just waiting to retire. He finally retires as well. He's another player that ever since we've been like a true playoff team, he's been on the team. So I'm happy with him. He's been a big playoff performer. Captain Clutch, as we called him. Goodbye, Alexander Kerfoot. Colton Sissons, Anthony Duclair, Matthew Dumba, Wenberg, Joshua Hosang, Foxa, Eric Gustafson, Timashov, Lindbaum, Robbie Fabry, Pionk, and then we're starting to get into some depth players. So this is the remainder. of the players. All right, so there we go. Now we're into no ones. Looking at goaltending retirements. Frederick Anderson retires. John Gibson retires. Jordan Binghamton retires. David Ritchie. Adian Hill and Scott Wedgwood. And then it's just some depth goaltenders as well retire. All right. Not bad. These are the coaching retirements. So we got to look for Florida and Seattle. So far, nothing. All right, nobody's retiring. Everybody wants to come back. You know what? Yeah, I want to scout that franchise player a little bit. Because if he's actually a franchise player, I will try to trade up with the Winnipeg Jets to get him, maybe. Skills. Right, that's where potential is. No, that's not his potential. All right. It was play style, right? All right. Play style. What's your play style, buddy? He's a sniper. All right. He's a sniper. How ready are you for the NHL? 3 years. All right. He said he's going to be honest. He thinks he's 3 years away. All right. And what's your biggest weakness? What's your biggest weakness? Oh, okay. Physicality. All right, so he's not that physical. All right. Not bad. Not bad. What did we learn about him? Nothing really. All right. Well, we didn't really learn too much about him. I'm tempted to trade up, boys. I am tempted to trade up. Can I propose a trade from right now from here? No, I gotta jump in. But this is where we're basically going to hang it off, boys. We're going to go through the off season and probably the preseason. The next episode sucks the way this season ended. But congratulations, Chicago Blackhawks and Chicago Blackhawks fans on winning the Stanley Cup. And until next time, guys, see you all later. Bye.